Okay, anyways. We should be back up now. We were like running a little slow. And then my mic wasn't working. And now we are back up. And we should just be good to go for the duration of the stream, barring any other unexpected circumstances. Okay, so where were we? We are trying to get a run going. Oh yeah, everything's running so much better now. This looks promising. I need to get a grass type that is not the worst, and I need to get a flying type that is not the worst, but other than those two things, this looks really promising. Launcher's very good. Okay, I just need Flaffy to call his friend. Perfect. Okay, I'll play genuinely any grass type from this point. Yeah. Yeah, even that one. Jesus. The game really said, hold my beer. Okay, I'll play Relic. I don't prefer to play Relic, but I will play it. The other thing is, like, I don't necessarily need a grass type to beat Roxanne. Like, there are plenty of reasonable substitutes for grass type. Particularly given that my fighting type is Scraggy. I can probably take cloth and tie run. Which means that I have a little bit of wiggle room on my Kabuto answer, right? We get Q-Fan. So now I can use my ground type for something. It's Numble though, so probably not. It's nice encounters, to be honest. It like more than makes up for the fact that Rowlet's a stinker. It's like fine stats. This is good with the exception that it's minus attack nature, but that can be fixed if I need it to be fixed. This is really good. This is good. This is good. Okay, just a bunch of good stuff, huh? I guess like playing the Dartrix might be okay as well. I genuinely don't know. I guess the other thing to consider is that maybe Q-Fant can fight some non-Tink Pokemon, and Numble can fight Tink. Right. Okay, let's kill with Wise Glasses. Literally, that stopped happening. Then I just need, like, reliable Sandshrew answers. I guess the other thing is like Dartrix is a flying type, right? So it can just like fill a slot where previously you were using Emolga. So slot compression consideration pretty good. This is Breaker Spark and Dartrix. Razor Leaf should kill. Then certainly Dartrix can beat Sandile. Yep. Then what do we got over here? Is this sufficiently fast? It is, yep. So I'm thinking like Almanite will bait Larvitar, and then Dartrix can come in on Stomping Tantrum, and then KO with Razor Leaf. Baits Arch and Togue can fight that. And then you just have Leap, which should be answered by Q-Fent and Scrafty. Okay, what do we got here? In the event that I outspeed this, I always kill it with Razor Leaf. I can come in Razor Shell and do all the normal stuff. Tyrant loses to Scraggy. Cloth loses to Scraggy. Can I use Tyrant? Can I use Nummel or Q-Fent? Not for those two. What about for this? No. Yep, Bulldoze always. So then I wonder. Do I want to bring like an Aquajet guy just in case? I guess the consideration I'm trying to make is like I want to bring one backup for across their Dwebble. And I guess I can just use Clauncher. Then if push comes to shove, I can use Almanite for Tyrant. Smash. One Nuzzle. Perfect quick launcher. Not that crit, water gun, water gun. This is Thunder Fang. Just go hard Scraggy, I guess. Like any Fang move. This is Trailblaze, unfortunately. I can go Togue. Fake out. Bulldoze, I go Dartrix. From this position, do I have Shadow Sneak? No, and I like pretty much never do. So I can use a little bit of my Togue health to get fake outs. Rock throw does a little bit too much too. Well, how much does rock throw do to Scry? I would have to dodge crit. I don't really love that idea, to be honest. I think I'll just go Togue. Because I still have my berry juice as well, so I have a lot of room, a lot of health on Togue still. Okay, now you're running out of room and health. But from this position, I should have Razor Leaf. Wow. Okay, so now this has -1 defense. How much does Shadow Sneak do? 14%. It's got a little bit too much health right now. There's where we're good, yep. Okay. Now Kabuto has Rock Tomb. I can go... Let's go Launcher. Let's just go Water Gun. No Dartrix. I think Qfant beats Tink Tough 1v1 anyways, even after 2 Sword Dance. Okay. Okay, we gotta run. At the very least, we're past Roxanne. Which is not insignificant, right? Why was Nuzzle there? What the heck? So crazy stuff. Whatever. I can go either direction first, but I have a strong preference to go Dewford first, so that's where I'll go. I guess like not even a strong preference, just I'm more familiar with the Dewford first routing. But I think that Dartrix could stampede for me if I needed to. Allegedly, this Amolga will go slot 1 into slot 2. No, that. If I was dead to get there, I wouldn't have stayed in, but it wasn't, so easy. Being able to go Leer there is really nice. Okay, what do we got here? We got Olga, we got Clawitzer for Water Gun Aquajet, and then Wartortle goes down to regular Wartortle stuff. So I have slow U-turn here. Easy peasy. I think that having Azumarill obviously is really great, but I don't really have a strong preference for all water typos. Azumarill's great. Yep. Too free, relaxed nature. Who cares? It's all good. All Azumarills are good Azumarills. I want like Muna, Ralts, Girafarig. I would take an Esper, but Scatterbug's not it. Now I would like Muna Sandshrew? Yeah, Muna Sandshrew, Snom, Swinub. Any of the ice types are great, and then Muna obviously is good, so. Sandshrews kind of great there. I am shy a psychic type, but that's okay. In this position, I think I'm just always going grass here. Oof. Well, there's my psychic type, I guess. Adamant. Really nice on the Sandshrew. Scatterbug is pretty bad. Azumarill is good. Cool. I think at this point the only thing that I'm short is Mario answer, but I'm gonna get a fighting type still, and I have Torkoal chances, so this probably should be pretty nice. I guess maybe I have like a little bit of an annihilate problem, but shouldn't be too bad. just like free sizzlepede, right? F power gem macro. I have a big Psybeam and Azumarill. I guess you could go Granville for Intim. Great. So this is always Venoshock into Granville. I can go Ice Punch Toad. And I can go Ice Punch Pico. Just open Grumpig. Water Gun, Azumarill. Okay, sure. Chilling Water. Which, did I get that tutor? Great. Okay, now I get 3 more encounters. I can go to the Woods Hideout and convert. Nosepass, kinda interesting. I'm not like exactly sure when Nosepass gets good, but it's sturdy. So it doesn't have Mega Pole. Bubble's great here. Bubble also has sturdy. Very high defense stat, very high attack stat, very good. Just put these aside for now. The nice thing is I have a couple of nice dupes for Wood's Hideout. Fire Punch. I would like to see... like, obviously, Gossifleur here. Oddish would be great as well. Lilligan would be fine. Cottony's good. Yeah, Cottony's good. Okay, let's go for Wood's Hideout real quick. And yeah, what do I have duped out here? I have Scatterbug and I have Dwebble duped out. So, most likely it's Venipede, but as always, Grubbin and Nimble are what I'm looking for. Scatterbug's dupe. Scatterbug's still a dupe. Scatterbug is still a dupe. Venipede. Okay, well, I don't dislike Venipede at all. It's perfectly serviceable in just about... because it's like always Swarm, right? So, Modest's not such a good nature, but it has very good base stats. Or like very good IVs, so... and then we get a Heracross as well, so... the run looks, very promising, I would say. Naughty Guts? Ooh-wee. That's, gonna be very fun to use. I think that, oh, Impish is not great, but that's great. It seems that, like, most of the Heracross I get are... Swarm, which of course is like completely fine, but I think Guts is probably better and also, and this is completely subjective, but more fun to use. I do really wonder what my solution to Annihilate is going to be. Like, it genuinely might just be early Whimsicott, but that sounds very terrible to me. I like a nice little rapid spin one as well. Back over M1. Oops, messed that up. Now I just have to play under sticky web, unfortunately. Kills. Acro, I go here, take out Spark, brings in Sealing for Brave. I can just go Azuk here. And Combusking has kind of nothing. Perfect. Okay, so now I need to solve two little problems. Problem number one is Lucario. Which, like, typically isn't a problem at all, right? Yeah, very interesting. I might have Clawitzer for like double Wise Glasses, Chilling Water Force, or Awkward Up. If I get Parrot, it's not very good though. Muscle Band doesn't get me to kill, hey? I have to low roll into low roll, like 116 into 116. Toro loses to Pig. Red Tauros loses to Azuk. This loses to this. I think I want to go Cherry Berry on Clawitzer just because I want a bit of insurance against paralysis. Okay, it looks like it's all going to work out just fine. Good HP on Emolga, brings out Tauros for Rock Tomb. Go Grumpig. Have Psybeam into Psybeam. Brings out Annihilate for Big Rage Fist. Heracross. Speed Tide is the unfortunate thing. If I win the Speed Tie, I probably kill. If I lose the Speed Tie, I'm dead 100% of the time. Additionally, I got real problems coming on this now, so I could sack Grumpig for the safe play. So I think that's what I'll do. Good. Let's get a little intim on Red Tauros and also get the intim off my Azu. Okay, and now it's just Hariyama. Hariyama doesn't have any crits up into Azu. Still doesn't have any crits into Azu. Okay. So, we lost Grumpig there, but I think that's like completely acceptable loss. Grumpig is it's like a perfectly fine Pokemon. I just don't think it gets. I think it like falls off pretty hard. Although it is pretty good into like every Tumbuskin for the rest of the game, but Tirtuga is pretty mid. Big power spikes here. Big power spikes here, and I think the Mauville Gym is going to be like, pretty playable. Like I don't think I'm gonna have that many problems. I also have good Palmot odds as well. From going Marine into Emolga rather than Emolga into Flying type. Get Ice Punch on Sandslash here. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Yo, how's it going? How's pre-release? Threw on both yesterday and today. Yeah, format of Frost Titan seems like a thing that I don't want to play against, but I'm glad you had fun. Run's good. We have one death, but it's fucking adamant Grumpig, so and I like sacked it to make Brawly safe. Like I had a 50-50. Heracross could outspeed Annihilate on the speed tie. Or I could sack Grumpig and be completely fine every time. So I opted just to sack Grumpig, and it is what it is. Typically I'm not too keen to take a death on or before Brawly, but I think in this particular instance it was completely justified. Just travel this down to -3, -6. It's slower, so only -5 is possible. Oh no, I'm full of shit. I'm slower, so -6 is possible. I can just go camera up here. I can't get crit, and I can just go like Lava Plume. If I hit a burn, it's really good. If I don't hit a burn, it's fine, and I can just go Scrafty. Then I have Fake Out Kill, very nice. In this position, just have Ampharos. Can I use Cotton? Not really. That will bait what, earthquake from... Should be earthquake from... well, no, it might be drain punch from Machoke. Just like completely fine. Just do this. Then you have this, which is just about the same answer. And then for this, payback doesn't do enough. And aerial ice also doesn't do very much. I want to not have Ancient Power be the move. How do I do this such that I don't fade Ancient Power? I just like don't think this is really a plan. This is like getting closer to a plan. Oh, I see. But if you get crit, you're fucked. Do I have something to like play nice? So then I guess this is like actually my best option. Unless this is somehow good. Oh, bird status. This works, but then you're baiting Ancient Power, so it seems a non-starter. Yeah, so you can't beat Ancient Power, you need to not get to crit. This is a Win Scott. And I'm fine suddenly. Yeah. I don't get Leech Seed on my Whimsicott. Because I don't think that it's like a... I don't think it's tutor, right? Yeah. Just like lose the opportunity to have Leech Seed. Which, like, obviously, if I can't get through this, it doesn't matter if I get Leech Seed or not, so... Let's go here. I guess the other thing is... No, it's... What Hound? If I go like wise classes, it's 84%. So if I come in, this is either genius or so stupid. Okay, you're going to be baiting, unfortunately, 2 Ancient Powers, but... both boost, then you're screwed. Only one boosts, like, fine. Is this? So, you have like a 1 in 100, which is completely fine, because it'll take me like 20 minutes to get back here. Okay, Shockwave. Bait Arbok for Poison Jab or Earthquake. So I'm gonna go into go. Get unlucky. Poison Jab, Rock Slide. Go Toad. Fake Out. Always Earthquake. Emolga. Random move, Toad. Emolga. Just have Spark here. Okay, Machoke has Drain Punch, go Granbull. It's always Scorching Sand. I go Cotton. This is the first Ancient Power boost that I have to dodge. Okay. So now we're just completely fine always. Because I'm faster. So let's just put this in the calc. It says +1, -1, +1, +1, +1. Houndoom is faster by a lot, and I always kill with Dark Pulse here. That seemed less scary once we got there, you know? I need to put berry juice on Ja, Camera Up, and Togue. Everybody else gets nothing. What is Fire Fang? Go Camera Up. Now you just have Lava Plume. Ponyta has Cycle Cut. Go Houndoom, and then you can just go Incinerate here, because if it switches, you want the damage on Wigglytuff. Oh, you didn't bring, what do you call that guy? Sand Slash. Not dead to crit. Still not dead to crit. Cycle Pet or Flame Wheel. Houndoom takes both. I think now is a fine time to invest an Impishment into Copper Russia. Because I want to hit that range. Take these two. Heracross. Flying type. Then you go Frostberry, Berry Juice, a bunch of Chesto Berries. Tree Burn, Heracross. Frostberry, right? Okay. Headlong Rush and take out. Perfect. This is Waterfall. It never kills me. I guess it could also be Hypnosis. So let's go Viv and go. No. Let's go Granbull and Viv. Perfectly fine. This is Poison Jab, Waterfall into Granbull, go Togue, and go Silk Trap. Go Fake Out and go Granbull. This is probably Drill Run into Seeking, or probably Drill Run into Togue and Waterfall. So you can just go Viv, and then you have Play Rough into Golduck. I like going Silk Trap here and Play Rough. Seeking got the minus speed. The Scrafty to Togue. I have Drain Punch Fake Out. This thing's minus 2 speed, I can just stay in forever. Like everything I own that speed's Seeking now. So I have Drain Punch and I have Pin Missile. Ludicolo comes out, Ludicolo has nothing, I have Drain Punch and Pin Missile. Into Drain Punch and Pin Missile. So what do we got here? What the heck? How does this possibly know? Because it's not level cap. Is anything else not the level cap? Holy. That's still not kill? What the heck? Did I not teach us Ancient Power? Oh, because not level 32 yet. Okay. I understand what the issue is. Okay, now I have to... Jesus. That brings in Sunflora, you have... I think Sand Slash is better. Scrafty, Houndoom, Cotton. Item here, item here, item here, item here. Ancient Power. Boost does not matter. Sand Slash. I have Ice Punch. Kill. Crosslass. Pulse. Armaldo for Rock Tomb, go Scrafty. Should just be aggro, right? Okay, for real, give me a jelly. Toxel, always Toxel. Always Toxel. That's okay. Surely I'm not gonna go get an Intimidate Shinx now. Surely it's gonna be Pawbot or like a Nido. I have like a number of dupes here as well, right? I have Meryl Cottony. So Palmot is good odds. Or, yeah, Palmot's good odds. Okay, little Toxel, what do you look like? Docile, ooh. Very high special attack, very good speed. Okay, let's see. Any Palmots? Reap is a dupe. Any Palmots? Reap is still a dupe. Any Palmots? Reap is still a dupe. Any Palmots? Fucking Growlithe. Yeah, I mean, not my favorite sugar, but the Growlithe is fine. Now I can't get a Growlithe on 112, which is really good. 112? 111. No, 112. Yeah, now I can't get 112 or Fiery Path. Growlithe, which is very good. I think I delay Growlithe until 40, right? Or delay Arcanine until 40. Because at 40 I get Flamethrower, and then if I evolve this I just never get moves ever again. So that's fine. Growlithe can just go in the box with Nose Pass and Tortuga. So unfortunately my ground type's like a little cumbersome. And takes like a ton of damage from stuff. So... like we're still gonna go with my typical plan, I think. Okay, it's not getting Scorching Sand yet. Just hold off on Scorching Sand for literally 1 minute here. Okay, so I have Fake Out here, Rock Tomb here. Now I have Pin Missile and I have Rock Tomb here. Then I have Pin Missile and I have Rock Tomb so Raichu now has -2 speed. Camerupt is still slower, unfortunately. To all body slam rolls, which is very bad. I guess it's fine actually if I go Scrafty Bib, because now I have no kills, and I can go Silk Trap, Payback Nidoqueen. Raichu now has -3 speed, so now all of my stuff outspeeds it. Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Plateau, go Drain Punch Raichu. I don't think so. I think Plateau, go Payback Nidoqueen. Now I have Fake Out Nidoqueen and Sand Slash. Now I have Pin Missile, Ice Shard. Perfect. Nidoking has only kill on Toad. So I go Fib, I go Ice Punch. Now. Ice Shard kill. So trap Ice Shard. Okay, easy peasy. So I have Bulldoze here. I don't need any items because Asper Berry does Magma Armor prevents me from being frozen, so I don't need to use an Asper Berry. I'm just gonna bring Venipede or Scolipede for that, and then I guess you have Frostberry Crab. Just got a Slap Magnet on Toad. So I have Bulldoze kill. Simisage has Seed Bomb, I go Scolipede. And now I just wall this thing. Charmeleon, I go Crustle, which in hindsight should have a Frostberry, but doesn't. This is Waterfall. Take out Spark Kills. Okay, now I have this thing, which is kind of a problem. But I have Shockwave, right? Shockwave. This is Stomping Tantrum, unfortunately. But you want to bring Flying type anyways, right? Then you just need a Pokemon that's Just gotta make sure Togue is in slot 2, not slot 1. So I have Shockwave into Neon, and I have Fake Out into Sawsbuck. If Hydro Pump misses, we're in the money. If Hydro Pump hits, then we gotta steer a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Are we dead to Hydro Pump crit? 64 is the max crit roll. We're completely fine. We're completely fine. And again, this can miss, right? Go Molga. Okay, didn't miss, that's fine. Okay, in comes Flareon. Flareon has no kills. But it is Stomping Tantrum out of Sawsbuck into Ampharos, so I'm gonna go... If I go into Viv and they... Burning Jealousy, does Viv die? Yeah, almost all the time. So maybe what I'm going to do then is go... Azu. And Acrobatics Flareon. Okay, so now this is Seed Bomb, Burning Jealousy. Unless I outspeed and kill. I do 80. Issues I'm too slow on. What does Fake Out do to Deer? 14, so this thing's at like 83? Does that change my acrobatics decision? Not really. I have like half of my acrobatics rolls don't kill. Oh, but the thing is, I think I rolled high enough on Flareon with the first acro that I'm not dead to... that I kill with the second. So I can actually just go Togue here and acro Flareon. Yeah, okay, perfect. So now I have Fake Out and acro Sawsbuck, I get to kill. This should only be... this can be Rock Slide or it can be Drill Run into... Togue. So I can go Clawwitzer and Azumarill. Rock Slide's fine. This can be Poison Jab into Azumarill. Stay. I'm gonna go Chilling Water and I'm gonna go Viv. Okay. And now Viv outspeeds and kills with Air Slash. So I have Heracross for Arctovish. I have Azumarill for Crawdaunt. I have Sandslash for Dragalge. I have... just throw Chestos on like everybody. Might. I should be able to go... I think maybe leading Heracross is a mistake then. Because I should be able to go, like... Ampharos into Crawdon. To... Togue. Into... Dragalge. Get Dragalge down to where Togue kills. Togue is holding Chesto Berry, Togue just wins. Then I never have to worry about a boost, and I never have to worry about a sleep. And then for backup, I have like pre-burn Heracross holding Muscle Band, and like Eviolite Deck Duty or Dartrix. If you just go Black Bolt actually, and pre-burn Heracross, you should have an Oko. Yeah, so you kill there, you kill there, you kill there, you don't two-shot here. Okay, that's fine. So I need Chesto on Toad, I need Eviolite on Dartrix. I can go Berry Juice everywhere else. Okay, I have Shockwave into... I see. I have speech. God, that's very bad. Okey-dokey. So this should be Sing. I go Heracross. Now I kill Brick. So, we Togue, bring Bramble, bring, Xanthros really not kill Bot? Like it can fight Bot? Kinda fine. Okay, so I need this, 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 and these two. So use silver powder. Take out into pin missile. Floatzel has Brick Break, go Grand Bowl. You play rough into Liquidation Crit. Liquidation Crit max roll 63, so you're good. That baits do a lot for Liquidation. Go Clawitzer. And now you have Aurasphere. Jinx has 50-50 Focus Blast, Sasha. I can just go Amphi here, right? Kinda, sorta. Can I just go Scrafty? No, because if I get crit, I die. Scolipede, of course, is dead to every Psyshock roll. I think I'm going to stay in and U-turn. That seems to be the correct choice. I got lucky, obviously. I didn't get crit, but they did end up going for Focus Blast, so it's like 70% to hit, 30% to miss, and then they have to, of course, crit me, so it's like a 3 in 10, or a 7 in 10 into a 1 in 16. So, not terrible odds, but not great. I'm gonna have to bring 2 Mons for Zebstrika here. No. You can just go, Granville Camerupt. It's like functionally different than bringing 2 Mons. Scolipede beats Whimsicott. Azu beats Draclock. And then you're bringing Granville anyways, so that can help you with low punny, and then also you just bring Crustle. So let's go Cherry Berry on Camerupt, Berry Juice, Scolipede, Berry Juice, Crustle, and Frostberry on Azu. And then I want to teach Scorching Sand to Camerupt now, over Rockton. I have Fake Out into Pin Missile. Brings out Zebstrika for Flame Charge Double Kick. I go Granbull. This is Wild Charge. I'm gonna Charm one time. Now I go Camerupt. Probably I'm never dead. And I have a Scorching Sap goes down. Well, Punny comes out, wants to use Retaliate. I'm gonna go into Toad. I have Fake Out, this is Sky Uppercut. I go Grand Bull. Grand Bull is dead to... no crits. So I'm just gonna fire off a Play Rough here. And then I'm still dead to no crits. Perfect. Scott wants to Energy Ball Moonblast. Scorpion eats both. And I have Poison Jab. I got the Poison, which is very nice. And then this should just be Fire Blast. I go into Rossberry Zero. And then I have Covet Aqua Jet. So I can fish here. I would be interested in like Krogunk, Slowbro, Starmie. Oshawott would be fine. Oshawott is what we get. Oshawott also, by the way, is expected result. It's like the probability left on the table. And it's like, what do we have on that table? We have Azu Internal. So that's like 30% out of the table. 2 of 7. This thing's cracked. Very, very nice. Let's not lead with a fucking level 5 Oshawott. Grab Daycare Egg. Okay. I am once again asking for not Mime Jr. Every time. Every time Mime Jr. Soundproof at least? 0 speed? Fuck. I gotta start asking for it, is the secret, right? I gotta go, wow, Mime Jr. is my favorite Pokemon in the entirety of the franchise. I sure want a Mime Jr. And then the game will go, nah. How about a Magmar? I'll go, ooh, not what I wanted. This Discharge does quite a lot of damage here. It's my only Rapid Spinner. Yeah, pretty much. I kind of want to not have, webs up though, so maybe I should... Maybe what I should do then is lead Camerupt. Camerupt baits Throat Chop. Throat Chop does not very much damage at all to Alola Sandslash. If I get Max Roll Throat Chopped into Discharge Crit, I'm not dead. If I get Crit into Crit, I live Max Roll Throat Chops into Mineral Discharges. And I also live... But I don't live Max Roll Discharges into Mineral Throat Chops. So if I get crit from Throat Chop, I'm in trouble. But if I don't get crit from Throat Chop, then I'm completely fine. And I just need to go Cherry Berry on Sandslash. This gives us Mystic Water, Omastar as our out, Rapska uses to Togue and Atsu and Houndoom. The issue is I'm already bringing 2 mons for fucking... Already bringing 2 mons for the camera up, so just bring 1 for the... other guy. Okay. So this is Focus Sash, Galvantula, and it likes to go Sticky Web first. I go Eruption, because there's no burn chance. Then I go Sand Slash. I don't get crit, so now I'm always safe. I have a Cherry Berry, and I go Rapid Spin to get rid of sticky webs. This always Rock Wrecker, which is really good. I go Omastar, and now it has a recharge turn. I go Mud Shot, and I kill with Brine because I'm Mystic Water. Brings out Masquerain. I go into Ampharos, and I have Power Gem. And now Rapska has Bug Buzz, go Toke. I have Fake Out. I'm not dead to crits. I go Pin Missile. They Confuse Ray me, that's fine. I go Azu. Extrasensory crit does not ever kill me, so I go Waterfall. And now I have Aqua Jet Kill. Next up we have Pinchurchin, which dies to Soft Sand Copperaja. Bates Dene for Rising Voltage. Then I can go into Camerupt. Then I go Oranberry, Toxtricity. I can bring Scrafty for Togue. I unfortunately don't have a normal type, but I do have Houndoom and I guess I could bring in Scolipede for this is Screech, not Screeches. Okay, so that's less of a plan. Could I maybe bring Crustle for Rock Tomb? No? Well, I'm sturdy, so if you bring Lumberry and you come in on status move, but that seems kind of bad. I guess it's also worth considering like how much does Dartrix do with Shadow Sneak? 24%? Not great, not terrible. I guess if you come in on a status move on Houndoom, you have pretty good odds to kill with Dark Pulse. So maybe what we'll do then is we'll just use camera ups for Vogue, and we'll bring like hair across or something. With like a cherry berry. So I have Headlong Rush. This brings out Dedenne, I go Camera Up. This is Grass Knot, I go Toxtricity. And now I cycle until the terrain goes away. I think I'm, let's go Hyper Voice here. And now I have Belch Kill. This brings out Welcome for random move, go Camera Up. This is Hex, I go Scrafty. I still have payback for big damage. Okay. Just a complete non-issue, eh? Now I go Camera Up, and I have, like, Lava Plume Kill. In this position, I have Muscle Band, Brick Break kills, Wilex, which baits Chatter from Chatot. I come in with a Personberry, I kill, and then Camera Up should just be able to beat. Manectric. But I can bring like just a handful of other Pokemon for supports. Break Kill, into Chatot, into Chatter, into Personberry, Toad, I get confused and healed, I go Fake Out, I go Spark. This is Flamethrower out of Manectric, I go Camera Out, and now I have Scorching Sand, so easy. Now I gotta deal with Crabominable, which actually is gonna be completely fine because I just go Black Belt, Launcher, baiting, Thunder Punch out of Toxtricity. I go into Camera Up, I kill it with an attack. Then it wants to Stomping Tantrum, I go into no item, Heracross, I kill. And then I just have to be a little bit mindful here because no, I'm completely fine. I've relaxed Zoomer, so I can be I can play it like a little bit of a riskier line. Bring this just in case, and then bring probably just also Brent. Go Berry Juice camera up to go Black Belt on Clawitzer. Go Rostberry, Azumarill. I guess Lumberry actually is fine. If I get double status, like, I got issues, but what else is new? Okay, this is Ice Shard. I'm gonna Aura Sphere. Now this should only ever be Toxtricity for Thunder Punch. I go Camerupt. This is like Trailblaze or some shit. I go Scorching Sand. Drain Punch is fine. Diggersby has Stomping Tantrum. I go Heracross. Do I get paralyzed? Why did it go Body Slam there? That's fine. Go Scrafty. I get Stomping Tantrum. Not great. If they crit me, I think I just die. Yeah, if they crit me, I just die. If they crit Granbull, Granbull just dies. If they crit Azu, Azu just dies. Yeah, real bonehead move. Okay, don't crit me. Beautiful. Okay, now we're completely safe. Muskin is going to Drain Punch, thank the board, go Azu. Now I have Waterfall into Autojet. Oh, it doesn't have a Focus Sash. Okay, so... I have what is becoming a very standard line of setups such as this. I guess I actually don't need to bring that. I can just bring one other Pokemon that helps on. Yeah, why don't you bring Scraggy? Confirm that I have Bulldoze and Scorching Sand. Yeah, this fight should be pretty easy peasy lemon squeezy, yeah. So I have Bulldoze, and I swap into Emolga. Yeah, usually I go no item camera up, to be completely honest. That's fine. I'm faster than Golem, and I'm fast by Kill. Brings me Armarouge, Jolteon. Armarouge has Psyshock into Camerupt, so I'm gonna go into Houndoom, and I'm going to go into Toke. Okay, so this can Thunder Wave me, which is a little bit scary, but I'm just going to stay in, and I'm going to go Fake Out and... Oh, does Dark Pulse kill from here? Like, I have, black glasses? No, it's like very bad range to kill. So I just go, Dark Pulse and Fake Out here. I get Parad, which is, like, fine. I go for the Dark Pulse again. This is, only ever Mystical Fire? Mystical Fire does 25 max to, Camerupt. Okay, it's getting to a point where you're going to need to hit through one of these. Random move out of Armor Rouge into Camerupt. Thunderbolt out of Jolteon into Houndoom. Okay, so I have to get crit and not Dark Pulse here to be dicked. Okay. Okay, so now we're completely fine. Now we are completely fine. This is Alluring Voice into Scrafty and Random Move into Houndoom. I go Toe, I go Fake Out Jolteon. Yes. Okay. Now this is like Fury Swipe into Toke. And Alluring Voice into Scrafty. I Fake Out Jolteon. And I go Drain Punch Jolteon. Persian will knock itself out on my Iron Barbs. Jolteon is faster than Toke here, unfortunately, so that's a little bit of a hiccup. But it's actually completely fine, because I can just go on the Alluring Voice Sand Slash, and then, like I say, Persian will knock itself out, and I can KO Jolteon with Pin Missile. Okay, so now we just go Watson. Watson actually looks a little bit yucky because I don't have a very normal answer for Sandy Shocks. I think that I actually maybe have no answer for Sandy Shocks, to be honest. I guess I could like come in on Discharge. I'm never dead. I can go Bulldoze, make it slower. It goes Scorching Sand. I go Scorching Sand. It goes to 38 HP. I go into Miracle Seed. No, because if I get crit, I'm fucked. Oh, that's fine. I can go Eviolite. And then I can go Razor Leaf Shadow Sneak. Okay. But that costs me my entire Camerupt. Yeah, I think it just cost me my entire Camerupt. Or I could do that thing I really don't want to do, which is... No, that looks really bad, because the HP fire just kills me anyways. Huh, okay. It's like such a good thing that they gave. Do I have like a regular flying type? No. All my flying types bait Power Gem. And not... that's maybe... Yeah, that's true. Okay, so what if I went Galar Mr. Mime? It's like an ice type. It has good special defense. I can go Eviolite. It learns Icy Wind at level 20. It evolves by leveling up Mr. Mime Jr. in Granite Cave, so I can get it to level 20 to get Icy Wind. Mr. Mime Galar. Mr. Mime Galar. Export. Junior export. Paste in. Icy Wind. Level 32. Eviolite. Its ability will be Vital Spirit? So I have to dodge crit, which what else is new? But if I have Fake Out, yeah, you have to dodge crit, but again, what else is new? You can go Fake Out for 8%, and then even if you double min roll in Icy Wind, you're fine. So I guess probably I should apologize to Mr. Mime. The other thing is if I don't go, yeah, if I don't go Eviolite, I can't come in at all, so as much as the Eviolite play is a little sketchy, it's like actually my only play to beat this thing, which is so fun, so great. So now I can get rid of some Junior in the Cal. So I'm opening Ampharos, Mr. Mind Galar. That will be Crunch or Thunderfang. Terrible combination. You have... But you're gonna be at like actually 0 health, so it's actually just random, straight up random move. So on straight up random move, I can go into... I guess the issue is that I need okay. I can go into I'm like not bringing a grass type to this fight. If I evolve Whimsicott, can I use it on... No, because if I get crit, it's very bad. Okay. What I'm thinking is like this for Luxray. I get like the Intimidates off until the attack is like sufficiently low that Camerupt can 1v1. Which should be... Absolute for Ice Crash. Which gives me... a crit to dodge. I guess this is my other fighting type, right? Issue is that you're slow as hell. Yeah, if you're a little bit faster, that'd be great, but unfortunately you aren't. And this is White Herb, so it's like making it slow is hard. Then I kind of just have to beat Arctozolt with Dregs, or Dracozolt with Dregs. I think, like, I don't know. The more I look at this, the more I think that bringing Whimsicott is the way. Because you don't have such a super great matchup here, but you do have Fake Tears. Then you don't get Leech Seed. That's the only shitty thing, is that you don't get Leech Seed. and this plan is already like so scuffed that I imagine that we're just going with something like this. I guess if that's the case, like, do I want to bring something else for Draxel? Not really, because everything else is not fast enough to do the thing. So I go Citrus Berry, Ampharos. Juice. Use my Sunstone on Cotton. It gets U-turn. U-turn can go instead of poison powder here, I guess. Cotton or Whimsicott has berry juice HP. Yeah. This plan is like pretty scuffed, so I wouldn't be surprised if we wiped. But that's what we got. Okay, great. Scorching Sand is killed, so I go Mr. Mime. Got burned. So I go Fake Out. Fake Out was actually a dead summon, so I shouldn't have done that. It's Power Gem. Can I go into Whimsicott on Power Gem? Or am I actually not? Yeah, it would have been better to go in on Scorching Sand. I would have had to. Well, it's just. Okay, so what are the rolls on fucking Power Gem here? Max roll is 64. What? Oh, I don't have my max roll is 44. So yeah, that's not very good, but go Icy Wind here. Min roll. If it min rolls me for 36, or mid rolls me for 38, Mr. Mime doesn't die here, and I can swap into Whimsicott on random move and kill. Okay. Yeah, so now I can go Whimsicott on random move, and I'll be faster, and I kill. Okay. Never didn't have it. This is Double Shock. I can just stay in and go Fake Tears. Now I go Giga Drain. And this should never be able to outdamage me. Okay, Archassault comes out, wants to Icicle Crash. I go Heracross. Have Brick Break. It goes Rock Tomb. Now it goes Bolt Beak. I go Camerupt. I'm gonna go into Heracross again, I have to dodge crit. And I kill. Now Drexel comes out, random move. I go Whimsicott. I have Fairy Wind into Fairy Wind into Fairy Wind. Horsepower or Thunder Punch. I go Scrafty. I Fake Out. I'm slower. I should never be dead though, so I'm just gonna go Drain Punch here. Okay, and now it's just Luxray. Luxray has Thunder Fang, I go Camerupt. This is Crunch, I go Scrafty. Have all of the health on all of my stuff still. That -2, we can go a little bit farther. Okay, now we just kill with Scorching Sands. Okay, well that plan was really scuffed. You had to risk like a bunch of crits and a bunch of like you had to get lucky on a bunch of rolls, but made it. So it cost me to do that Watson. The ability to have a soundproof Mr. Mime. And the opportunity to get Leech Seed on Whimsicott. Both of which are, in the grand scheme of like keeping the run alive, things to sacrifice, but just worth noting. Sacrifice. Get Dark Pulse, get Water Pulse. I'm going to teach Iron Head now to Sand Slash. Pick up Viv. Viv gets Bug Buzz. Gotta put Iron Head on also Toad. I'm gonna pick up my Arcanine here. Although, I guess I don't have to do it right this second. Yeah, I guess I will delay for a little while longer. There's a chance that my Houndoom can just do everything that an Arcanine can do. I think that it's like actually kind of fictional because my Houndoom isn't plus speed nature. Oh, that being said, this is a Brave Growlithe, so maybe that doesn't actually matter. I'll take Earth Power over Thunder Wave here. At some point I'll get the item to evolve Nose Pass. And then the other thing is, I don't know which version of Deck Dewey I want. They're like pretty comparable. Ghost one is a ghost type notably, and also is a little bit faster. I don't have a ghost type, and my next opportunity to pick up a ghost type will be Cave of Origin for Alola Marowak. So maybe I'll just take my ghost type here then. I don't think I particularly care for Feather Dance. Spirit Shackle, I'm going to take that over to Indeed. Just drop Synth. Are you going to learn a fucking grass move that doesn't suck? Do I have to teach you C-Bomb? I just have to be a little bit careful when I'm using Spirit Shackle because it doesn't prevent only the opponent. I think it only prevents the opponent from escaping. I don't think it affects me at all. Okay, and then one other piece of housekeeping before we proceed is because I have a Crustle, I'm guaranteed Flygon on 110. Or 111. Brave Trapinch, kind of problem, but like kind of a problem. Maybe it'll work out. And then this Oshawott, I don't know what I'm doing with it yet. I might just go Samurott, but I just have this dream, you know, where I make it past Steven and I get to evolve my Samurott into a Dark Water type. But just keep seeming to miss it by a little bit. There's a pretty decent chance that we're going to mint this Flygon. I'm not sure what the speed thresholds for this thing are, but I might be missing some thresholds on the Sunfight. Like, it might be slower than Cast Form, for example. Would be, like, the worst case scenario. I am actually faster than the Cast Form. But I don't have a kill? Oh, no I do. Okay. It's just Sun wasn't on. And with Soft Sand, I outspeed and kill everything, actually. Then the other thing to consider is, does Houndoom kill this? Yeah, it does. in the event that this is RK9, it has extreme speed and tempered flare. Slower than the Blossom, which is like to be expected, and then you have like Flamethrower E-Speed, which is like functionally equivalent to what the Houndoom can do. I am interested in the Durant matchup, so I would be slower. If I used a Serious Mint, I would still be slower, so that's not a very convincing argument to use the Mint there. It is worth noting that the Durant does not a lot of damage to Arcanine, but it does in fact kill Houndoom, and it kills also Camerupt. And then this fight has a Pinsir. In the event that this was serious, so it cost me a mint and I'd have to evolve it now. I can outspeed, but also Houndoom can outspeed, and you should be able to route it such that you are only bringing your fire type in on Swords Dance, right? So I think that given those considerations, it doesn't make any sense for me to evolve my Arcanine right now. We got Hippalpatus. I guess this is a Hippo down. You can just go Crab with, I guess this isn't a Crab, it's like a Pistol Shrimp. You can go Clauncher with Cherry Berry. You can bring fighting types. You can bring Crustle. And also Caracosta, I guess. Just gotta go Cherry Berry on Clawitzer. Everybody else gets Berry Juice. Hippo has a Focus Sash, so I'm never going to kill, and I just fake out Sand Slash here. Okay, I trigger my Cherry Berry, all nice and easy. Diagonal targeting always, go Viv. This is very likely to be Rock Slide now. Rock Slide crit into Sand Chip probably kills Clawitzer, so I'm going to switch into Scrafty and Togue. I'm just going to go Drain Punch Fake Out. And from this position, I just will Drain Punch everything that comes in. I'll go Silph Trap. This only has Rock type move kill into Viv. I'll go Togue. This has only Stomping Tantrum into Togue, but I do have Fake Out on this, and I want to be able to stay in on my Scrafty side against this Stoutland, which only has a kill with Stomping Tantrum into Togue. So I can go Drain Punch and I can go into Viv. This should now only have kill with Body Slam. Oh, that's not the case. Uh-oh. Reversal does lots and lots of damage to my Scrafty. So I'm gonna switch into Crustal, which just has a free switch because of Sturdy. And I'm going to swap into... no, I'm not. Yeah, so I'll go Crustal, and I will go Silk Trap. If it attacks into Viv, I will lower its speed by 1 stage, and I will have Sturdy on Crustal still. Okay, it looks like I did not lower its speed by 1 stage, but that's fine. Now it only has Body Slam kill into Viv, so I can go just whatever move into Stoutland, and Body Slam crit never kills Caracosta. Okay, now we got Snow Fight. Oh, it's relaxed. I was like, how fucking slow is this thing that doesn't outspeed with Slush Rush? It's okay though. What do we have here? We got... same setup. We can bring this, and this, and this. So I have Iron Head into Ninetales and Fake Out into Sand Slash. Now I have Ice Shard and I go Viv. Ice Punch should kill Viv. Yeah, perfect. I go Iron Head, I go Silk Trap. I have Iron Head, I go Toad. I got Frozen, that's like genuinely completely fine. The idea is I just want to bait reliable stuff. Always Brick Break into Toad. Go Viv. Okay, and now I have Icicle Crash into Viv. I can just go Zoom Rail. And then from this position, you're just completely fine to play rough and Iron Head until it dies. As long as you're not dead to crit, then you have switches which are good, you know? Okay, so what do we got here? We got this Politoed, which is going to be like actually a huge pain in the ass to kill, I think. If I have a magnet, can I fake out and kill... like, not really. That's crazy. I guess what you can do, though, is you can have, like... Azu. Right? So I go like fake out Liquidation into Politoed. And then the following turn I have actually this like always has a kill afterwards, so it's not baiting a random move. And then you can bring like Decidui. And then just like miscellaneous polygons. And then the other thing I want is just a chesto berry on... No chesto berry. No chesto berry, just berry juice everywhere. So yeah, you're gonna open, you're going to be showing kill to... Confirm 108. Yep. Power always kills, yeah? Yep. Okay, so... I have Bake Out into Polytoad, and I'm going to go Play Rough into Polytoad as well. Okay. So both C-Kill into Togue, neither C-Kill into Azu. So it has to go diagonal targeting. I outspeed and I kill Zingzap, and I go into it's like Scald or Psychic, so I'm gonna go Whimsicott here. So now it has Ice Beam and Focus Blast. I go into Decidui and I go into Caracosta. Now it never has Ice Beam crit. Into Decidui, I go Seed Bomb and I can go Protect Caracosta into the Focus Blast. I have Shadow Sneak and I can go into Ampharos to set up for what could have been that one dickhead guy, Mantine. From this position, I can go into Caracosta. Caracosta's never dead to any of these attacks from Dreadnought, and Decidui is never dead to crits. Okay, and now Mantine has Surf Kill into Caracosta. So I'm going to stay in on both. I'm just going to go whatever the most damage is, I guess. Everything does the same amount of damage. So I'm going to go Seed Bomb, and I'm going to go Protect. And I'm going to go Seed Bomb, and I'm going to go... I think into Togue. Togue is never dead to Surf Crit from here, right? Yeah. And then I have Shadow Sneak Fake Out. Easy peasy. Because I have the Growlithe and the Houndoom, I'm going to put off this encounter momentarily. Well, maybe I should just grab it now then. Because if I get Sizzlepede, I have guaranteed Drapion in Fire Path. I guess I want, like... Yeah, I don't know. I think I put it off. I think I'm just gonna put it off for a second. I will be right back, though. Okay, we are back. We have this Conkeldurr, Bombardier fight next. I think that I want to go something like these two for the Bombardier side, or the Donphan side. But I'm not quite sure yet. I think there's also an option where, because I'm like never dead to Stone Edge crits, right? Yeah, I'm not dead to Stone Edge crits, so there's an option where I go like no item, right? Because I don't want to bait knockoffs. Well, actually, I don't think I care much about whether or not I get knocked off. Knock-offed. So I could just open like this, right? Conk. Bomb. Donphan. Duraludon. And I can open Togue. No item. Azumarill, Fairy Feather. Right. I can go Fake Out and Play Rough. This dies. Duraludon comes out. This wants to like Stone Edge again, if it didn't crit. Or if it did, I think. Because I think Stone Edge does like 50%? No, a little bit less. Can I go to 120 on this? Yeah, I can go to 120 on this. I can just like pre-damage the Azumarill such that it baits Stone Edge. Although, how much does just like any item knockoff do? Yeah, so you can pre-damage to 120 on Azu. Then Bombardier will only see Stone Edge into Azu, and Duraludon can't Thunder Wave into Togue. So it'll go like Iron Head or something. At which point I can go Nuzzle into Bombardier, such that my crit doesn't kill it, and I swap Azu into Flygon. Okay, which doesn't die to Stone Edge crit. From this position, I'll have Zing Zap kill and Earth Power kill. And Earth Power kill. Donphan will come out. Donphan will see Ice Shard into Donphan, Stomping Tantrum, or Drill Run into Togue. At which point I can switch into Sandslash Launcher. So I pre-damage Azumarill to 120. I go Magnet on Togue, I go Fairy Feather on Azumarill. I bring Sandslash, I bring Launcher. They can each have Berry Juice. No item on Flygon. Should be completely fine. I'm gonna drop the magnet. I can't really drop the magnet is the issue. Oh, you know what? It's fine. Everything's fine. I don't need to drop the magnet. Just check positioning one more time. Slot 1 Conk, slot 2 Bomb. So slot 1 Togue, slot 2 Azu. Okay, so I go Fake Out into Conk, and I go Play Rough into Conk. Okay. Oh shoot. I screwed up a little bit. I think it's going to end up being okay. I'm gonna go Scrafty and I'm gonna go Flygon. Okay. Now I have Fake Out Bombardier and I have Earth Power Duraludon. Okay, now that gives me Dual Wing Beat into Scrafty and knock off Dual Wing Beat into Flygon. Don't really care about that. I can stay in Dragon Claw. Okay, and now I have the original position. Like, I've restored my line. I have High Horsepower into Togue and Ice Shard, Ice Spinner into Flygon. I can go Claw Whizzer, Sandslash. And now I have Water Pulse, Ice Shard. Ice Shard will break the Sash, or the Sturdy, and Water Pulse will kill. Okay, so on this table, I have high likelihood Torkoal, decent likelihood Charcadet, decent likelihood Salazzle, Cyndaquil. I think I'd rather have better Weavile odds than a Fletchinder. So I'm gonna take this encounter table first, because if I pull Sizzlepede, which is like reasonably high chance. So I have Growlithe and Houndour out of this table, so there's 70% in the table. So I have a 1 in 7 shot at Sizzlepede. Fiery Path. Yeah, so then if I get the Sizzlepede, it's like a 1 in 7. In Fiery Path, I'm guaranteed Skorupi, which means on 113, I'll have Skorupi duped and Toxel duped. So that's only 15% of the table, but it's better than having 5 out of the table, which gives me better Sneasel odds, better Nimble odds. So, cross our fingers, hope we get Sizzlepeed here. Okay, Charcadet's completely fine. And then based on our box, this is Adamant. So I could delay this until after Juan and get Ceruledge, which would be really fun. Yeah, okay, so then based on our box in Fiery Path, now we have like 40% out of the table, but I don't really want any of this. Like I don't really care about Torkoal, I don't really care about Salandit, I don't really care about Cyndaquil, right? So then I'm going to take the 60-40 Sizzlepeed Skorupi split. Again, just because I can maximize my Sneasel odds. The only downside to this plan is toggling Repel is like a nightmare. Okay, we get the speed. That's completely fine. We had like reasonably high, no, not really reasonably high, but we had Sizzlepeed odds regardless. And I do think that like trying to maximize your Sneasel odds is better than not trying to maximize Sneasel odds, right? Like Sneasel is one of, if not the strongest Pokemon for like the next 2 splits. Well, maybe that's not true, but it has like really good niche uses. Like you can lead Sneasel on Steven to prevent rocks from going up. You can bring Sneasel to Juan to beat Starmie, and then you have some utility against the Basculegion as well. So, yeah, just decent utility out of Sneasel, right? And I think we will delay our Charcadet for Ceruledge, if possible. Okay, so this fight is like pretty classic lead Rostberry Azu. You can bring Caracosta for Heatmore. It does look like a little bit annoying to beat this Weezing, to be honest. Because you can't really come in on anything with Mr. Mime, and even if you could, fake out into Twisted Spoon Psybeam doesn't kill. So that's kind of annoying. This just walls, but you kind of want its HP for So, what might we want to do here then? You could bring in Ampharos, and then bait Explosion, which would never kill Decidueye. Like, you can just blank out Decidueye. And then you have, Camerupt and Omastar for Rotom. Just want to see if there's anything that maybe baits the Explosion better. Yeah, like Houndoom, for example. So you open Rostberry Azu, and then like literally every other Pokemon on the team gets a berry juice. Just go Liquidation for defense drop chance. Rostberry used. Aquajet kills. Weezing has Sludge Bomb here. I go Houndoom. Now this should only ever be Explosion. I can go Decidueye. Easy. Heatmore loses to Caracosta. I just go Rock Slide into Aquajet. Rotom comes out, wants to use an electric move. I'm gonna go Camerupt. It's Overheat. I'm gonna go Caracosta. Electric move, Camerupt. It's Overheat. I'm gonna go Caracosta. Caracosta's now dead to crits, so it can't come into the fight anymore, but Omastar is perfectly fine. And we're going to run this out of Overheats, and then KO with Camerupt. Which is like going to be slow, by the way, because it's only got fire type attacks to hit this with. Perfect. Pick up some items. Now that I'm thinking about items, I should go back to Mauville and get my TMs. Okie dokie. What do we got here? If we have Ice Spinner on Sandslash rather than Iron Head, do we ever just like kill stuff? Good odd, like you just go Ice Spinner, Ice Shard into Vileplume. You have Ice Spinner, Ice Shard into Appleton. You're baiting Earth Power out of Arboliva, so then you can go pre-burn Heracross holding Silver Powder. You always 2-spot with Pin Missile. You have Scorch to eat Leaf Storms from the Rotom, and then you also have Scolipede to eat Leaf Storms from the Rotom. I think you also have Viv to eat Leaf Storms. But I don't actually know how many Pokemon are gonna need to eat Leaf Storms, right? Probably that many. I don't know. So you're probably fine. And then what am I doing? I'm going like Berry Juice on Sandslash. I'm going Silver Powder on Heracross. Everybody else gets a Berry Juice. And then I just have to make sure that I pre-burn Heracross, right? Okay. So here I have Ice Spinner. I'm going to take a little bit of damage. I'm going to go Ice Shard. I should be baiting only ever Arboliva. I go Heracross. I'm never dead to crit. I outspeed and I kill with a 2-spot of Pin Missile. Perfect. Appleton comes out. Appleton is maybe also dead to a 2-spot of Pin Missile? Oh yeah, super dead. If I get Dragon Pulse crit, it does at most 91. So I'm dead to max roll of Dragon Pulse crit here. But it has to do the 1 in 10 Quick Claw, and it has to crit me, and it has to find the killing roll. Never a problem. Rotom, I think same deal. Oh, I'm slower than Rotom actually. So I'm gonna go into Flygon. And then I'm going to go into Viv. And then I'm going to go into Flygon. And Viv. And Flygon. And Scorch. And Flygon. And Scorch. And Flygon. 4 more Leaf Storms. That's the last Leaf Storm, yeah? Yep. So now Flygon just like beats this thing with Dragon Claw. I'm gonna do 2 more fights, and then I'm going to get my 113 counter, and then I'm gonna go eat and watch Jeopardy. I have a strong suspicion that I will return tonight for DGen hours. I can do the Heracross line. I have to min into min to not kill. But I can also just go Houndoom and it's safer. Because I always two-shot and I'm never dead to anything, whereas like if I miss the range on Heracross, I'm dead to every single Twin Beam roll. So that's worth considering. It looks like Sudowoodo can't Flagon. It looks like maybe I want Arcanine for this fight. Nah, I can just use. I can't do that. Okay. Can I come in on? Yeah, I can come in on everything with Scolipede and then use Silver Powder, X-Scissor to kill. And then just like the classic, good old reliable, get this thing's attack down, bring in Bulma Star to kill. Silver Powder, Scolipede, Berry Juice, Azu, Berry Juice, Granbull, Berry Juice, Star. Okay, so I have Dark Pulse here, I can flinch. If I don't, it's not a big deal. Simisage loses to Scolipede. Speed drop, I think, doesn't matter. Sudowoodo wants to use Stone Edge, I have Flagon, I have Earth Power, Earth Power. Crit. Blastoise has Ice Spinner in this position, so I'm going to go Granbull. And I have, oh, I don't have Charm on this thing. Oops. Okay, let's take an no, because I can't really go, like, I can't really use Granbull for, use Granbull for Phalanx because of Defiant. But I should be completely fine from this position. Now I'm faster. Phalanx has only ever close combat. I go Zoomrill, they get dropped. Oh, okay. Saw that it was dead. Is that true? Yeah, it saw that it was dead to some circles. So this next fight is where the potential Torkoal would have been kind of nice, but we did not get it, so it's still fine though, I think. X-Scissor into X-Scissor crit never kills Crustle, so you can just go Crustle and you have Rock Slide, Rock Slide. You can go Burned, Silver Powder, Heracross to have most Pin Missile combinations, KO, Go-Goat. And you can use Decidueye as like a in-between. Like if you Shadow Sneak one time and then go into Heracross, it should never Milk Drink. And then for Big Croc, you have Granbull and Whimsicott. And then for oh, that's not going. Having this Arcanine evolve is calling to me like the Green Goblin mask. But I think I can use Scent Scorch. Bring Decidueye, bring Heracross, bring Granbull, bring Whimsicott, bring Scent Scorch. I have Berry Juice on Decidueye, I have Berry Juice on Crustle, I have Berry Juice on Granbull, Whimsicott, and Scent Scorch. I have Silver Powder on Heracross, and I have to pre-burn. Okay, I'm never dead to X-Scissor crit into regular X-Scissor, and I'm also never dead to X-Scissor crit, X-Scissor crit. Perfect. This is Go Vote for Rock Slide. What does the crit Rock Slide? 78. So from here I go Decidueye. I can use Shadow Sneak to get a little bit of damage in. Now I go Heracross. Heracross always kills with a 2-spot pin missile. Brings out double for Retaliate. I go Decidueye. This is Payback. I go Scent Scorch. I got the Flame Body, holy. I didn't check to see if this was Flame Body or White Smoke, but I'm happy to learn just now that it is Flame Body. Fire Lash into Fire Lash kills this. And now I'm never dead to crits, which is nice. Oh, oops. No, fine. Okay. And now Krook wants to use Crunch or Stomping Tantrum. Both, I can just go Granbull to get the Intim and use up the gem. Now this is only Stomping Tantrum, I go Whimsicott, and Whimsicott just walls all of this thing's moves now, and I can go Giga Drain until I win. I will take one intermediate here, because I got the defense drop and I'm afraid of crit. Yeah, completely fine. Okay, so on this table, you have only one dupe, and it's the Toxel, which is like a 5%er. So basically, you have this entire table open. Again, what I would really like to see here is either Sneasel or Nimble. I guess there's also an argument for delaying 113 until you've gone 114, where Skorupi and Nimble are available. And then also Cave of Origin has Nimble available. Because, like, you don't really need the 113 counter right now. You have a Dark type in Houndoom. And I think I would like better Sneasel odds, to be honest. Oops. Probably my entire explanation got cut off by my button pressing. Basically, I'm just going to take my encounter here, because in the event that I get Nimble and Skorupi down the road, I'm only increasing my odds of getting the Sneasel by about 5%, so I'm just going to grab the encounter and hope for the best. Okay, never punished. See, this is why math is for blockers. Oh, this is dog shit. Oh, one attack IV. I mean, it is what it is. Sneasel's still good. I think even one attack IV is completely fine. Like, let's look at a calc real quick. Like, let's go Weavile. Blank set, level 55, one attack IV with Fake Out, Ice Shard, Ice Spinner, and Night Slash into Steven's Landorus. I will outspeed this, because my speed stat's like 27. So I outspeed the Lando, and I can Fake Out and I can Ice Spinner kill it. Further down the road at 70, you have Winona with Zapdos, or I guess Gliscor is the Pokemon that I would use this for. And yeah, you just like overkill this as well. So the one IV I think matters like not even a little bit. I think the most impactful calc coming up would be Wand Storm. But even then, if I use a Black Glasses, I can Fake Out and Night Slash kill, so Lorwyn is the most fun math is for blockers set in a long time. It's all just having a trillion guys in play, but the cards kind of want you to still attack a lot. There's a 5/8 Vigilance uncommon? Jesus. Are there a lot of flyers in this set? And all the flyers are, like, just dead to you making your opponent blight. Yeah. Yeah, it's all, like, small body carries. Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna go eat and watch Jeopardy. I will be back, like, almost certainly I will be back for, degen hours. Because this run has fucking legs and I want to play more. Although, now that I'm looking at this, I am a little bit apprehensive of the fact that I don't have a clear-cut answer for Basculation. But that is truly a problem for another time. Okay, I will see you all later.